Yo guys, what is up? What's going on? Today I've got with me the PLX3 LED headlights from ProLightz. Now these LED headlights come in all different sizes, so they don't have to be used just as headlights. They come in 9005s, 9007, 9004, H11, H7, etc. You can actually install these LED lights in your fog lights, your DRLs, your high beams, whatever you want depending on the car you have. Now there's two really cool features about the PLX3s that kind of set them apart from others. First being that they're adjustable, so you can kind of see on the box here, this little ring at the base of the light can actually be adjusted so the light can be rotated within the housing of whatever you're using them in, that it be fog lights, headlights, whatever it might be. You can adjust the bulbs so that you can line up and aim the beam output pattern, so it's perfect. And second being, you can actually change the color temperature of these with these little tints that go around the outside of the light. So what that means is you can get a very yellow 3000K color, perfect for fog lights. You can go with a crisp white 65,000K color, or you can go a bit bluer with the 8000K color temperature. So enough talking about them, let's actually go inside, unbox them, take a closer look at the lights, and I'll show you guys what I mean about how they're adjustable and how you can change the colors. Let's take a closer look at what's included in the box. Just open it up. Right on the top here, we see some film that can actually be applied to the headlights. This is what gives the headlights the capability to change the color temperature. Also included is the small hex key that is what we'll use to actually adjust and rotate the light itself so we can adjust the output beam pattern. Next, we see the product manual here, which shows us how to properly install the light. And it also gives us instruction on how to adjust the beam pattern using that small hex key, as we can see down here. And then, of course, we are presented with the LED lights themselves. Give you guys a quick close-up of what the LED light itself looks like. To adjust the beam pattern on the LED light, what you need to do is take the small hex Allen key that this includes and insert it into the small hole on the side of the headlight. And then you want to loosen this slightly, just like that. What you'll notice now is that the ring on the outside of the headlight actually rotates. You'll want to adjust this so that when you actually install the light and click it into place, it's orientated in such a way that puts the light in the nicest, most even way possible. Once everything's set, all you do is tighten that back up. Next, I'm going to show you how to actually apply this film onto the headlight if you want to go that route. Because you can also use this light as a fog light if you wanted to. So you can go with a nice yellow film if you wanted to do that. On the outside of the headlight, there's actually a housing around this. So the film is actually applied to the outside of the light. You could probably just peel this off and apply it on carefully if you wanted to, but another way to do so is you can actually unscrew the top and take the piece off and then roll it on. To do that, you'll probably want to use some nice gloves just so you don't get fingerprints all over that piece there. I'm just rotating the light like this. And as you can see, now I've got that yellow film wrapped around the outside there. If you want to ever change it, it's very easy. This can just be peeled off. Take your time when doing this because you want to be careful. You don't want to wreck the film. You do get 4 pieces just in case you do, or if you ever want to take it off and then you decide you want to go back to it later, you can always use the extras that are included. Now that we've got everything set and ready, we can go and get started on installing it. So let's go. Alright guys, so on my WRX here, as you know, I've got these C-Light DRL mods. So the C lights are actually my DRL lights. So what this means is that my previously existing DRL halogens no longer really act as halogens, they're just used as high beams. So I'm going to be swapping those out over to the LEDs, which will become just my high beam. My DRL is just my C lights. Now it's a good idea to disconnect the negative terminal on your battery just to be safe. So for this install guys, what we're going to be doing is reaching in here and disconnecting the DRL or high beam light. Just a very quick connector that you push down on and pull out. Then let's get the box open and ready for the PLX3s. Why we got that box ready is because we're going to take out the OEM halogen bulb just by turning it counterclockwise and pulling it out. We're going to set this back up in the box. Be careful not to touch the bulb itself. And same with this, we're going to put this back into place there. and then rotate it clockwise. On the 2015 and up WRXs and STIs, as the DRL or high beam light, the PLX3s work their best in a horizontal 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock position. The bulb should click into place, and then what we can do is connect the wiring back together. You might want to do this beneath the washer fluid reservoir on this side. Let's go give them a quick test to see what they look like. On the left side is the factory halogen bulb, and on the right side is the ProLightz PLX3 LED at the 6500K color temperature. So that's a nice crisp white color. This is what the 6500K color temperature looks like. This is what the 3000K color temperature looks like. It's very yellow, as you can see. And this is what the 8000K color temperature looks like. And here you can see the slight difference in color between the left side at 8000K and the right side at 6500K. Alright guys, so that's how easy it is to install the ProLightz PLX3 LED headlights into your vehicle. As you saw, the connections are completely plug and play, which is really nice. It's a very straightforward install. Overall, it took me less than 15 minutes out here. These lights are very, very bright at 25 watts each with about 4,000 lumens output per. So that's a total of 8,000 lumens of output brightness combined. Don't forget that you can adjust them, so once you've got everything set up, you might want to go back, double check, make sure you've got them lined up perfectly. In the 2016 WRX as the DRLs, these bulbs work best in a 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock position, which is on the sides. If you guys would like to check these headlights out, you can head on over to www.prolightz.com, or I'll have a link down below to the specific products page for these. As always guys, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, and thank you so much for watching.